Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mas Muhammad Syabiran with student ID number 2024-32 and 097 from Information System Study. In this video, I will explain my first practicum report. So let's go to the explain. In the first study case is making the biodata of my life, the Python code, and the first things to do is defines the variable list or array name biodata that contains my biodata information as string data type. Each element in the list or array is represented by an index starting from 0, 1, 2, and etc. For example, Risco is 0, Palembang 1, and etc. The next is print all of my biodata. Name, nama, NIM, umur, asal, jenis kelamin, tanggal lahir, agama, status kawin, hobi, kewarganegaraan. Follow by the value of the element each index in the biodata list. For example, in the name, the line's name, the index is 0, so it will show the value in the biodata list is Risco because starting from 0, 0 is Risco, and etc. So the next, this is the output of my code, and the function of the /t is the type character used for horizontal spacing, making the output look neat, like this. And let's go to the next study case. The next study case is making the code to calculate the Python code to calculate surface area of a cuboid or rectangular box. It first calculates the surface area using predefined dimension from this to this, and then it prompts the user input their own dimensions for cuboid input from this to this. And let's go to the code. The first things to do is defines variable name. Panjang balok is 2, lebar balok is 3, tinggi balok is 4, and the luas permukaan balok is the formula of the calculates that cuboid. This luas permukaan balok defines this permukaan balok calculate the surface area of the cuboid using the formula panjang balok times lebar balok plus panjang balok plus times tinggi balok plus lebar balok times tinggi balok. But this is not show because not enough space. And all of this after complete calculates times 2 again. So the next step is print the panjang balok variable, lebar balok is lebar balok variable, tinggi balok is tinggi balok variable, and lastly luas permukaan balok is the luas permukaan balok formula that before calculates. And then is the making the code that user can input the variable. Okay, the first is panjang balok variable that have input and float, which is the input is take user input from the console as a string, and float is convert the input string to a floating point number or decimal number. And lebar is same the panjang, tinggi SM2, and luas permukaan balok is the same formula like the before formula. And lastly, print the luas permukaan balok is luas permukaan balok variable. And this is the last output of the code. And let's go to the next study case. Okay, the next study case is making the Python code that calculate the surface area of the triangular prism, same as the cuboid surface area, but this is the surface area of triangular prism. It first calculate the surface area using the predefined dimension, and then it prompt the user to input their own dimension for the triangular prism. So the first thing is to do is define the variable name luas alas, keliling alas, and tinggi with the value 3, 6, and 4 respectively. This represents the dimension of the triangular prism for initial calculation. And then is luas prisma segitiga variable name, the calculate the surface area of the triangular prism using the formula 2 times luas alas plus keliling alas times tinggi, and then print the luas alas, keliling alas, tinggi prisma, and luas permukaan prisma segitiga. And then is the code to make a user to input their own value. In the first is luas alas. This line from the user to input the base area or luas alas, base perimeter, keliling alas, and tinggi or height of the triangular prism, which is have the input and float. Input to text user input from the console as a string. Float is converted to input string to a floating point number or decimal number. Same. The next step is same like the before. And lastly, print luas permukaan segitiga is luas permukaan segitiga variable. And this is the output of the code. The first is automatically print the code that have the value, and the second code is making the user can input their own code value. So next, let's go to the last code, the last study case. Okay, and last study case is the Python code to calculate the surface area of a cone. The first calculates the surface area using predefined dimension, and then from the user to input their own value. My study case, the three study case surface area is similar. So the first thing is to do in this study case is define the p variable is the 3.14, or that can be 22 per 7, but that makes sense too, but I'm using the 3.14. And next is define the jari-jari variable is 7, garis pelukis is 20, and then the formula in the luas kerucut variable is p times jari-jari times garis pelukis plus p times jari-jari square 2. and then print the jari-jari kerucut, garis pelukis kerucut, luas permukaan kerucut, similar of the before study case, and then making the code to user can input the value. Jari-jari is the first things to do is define jari-jari variable that have input and float input. Let me explain again. Input is text user input from console as a string, and float convert the input string to a floating point number or decimal number. And then masukkan jari-jari kerucut. Next is garis pelukis, same as the before. And the luas kerucut is the P times jari-jari times garis pelukis plus jari-jari. Even though the formula is not the same, the result will be the same. And lastly, print luas permukaan kerucut. And this is the output of my code. The surface area tree study case of my practicum, it's similar, but the difference is the shape, or but the difference is the kerucut, balok, and segitiga prisma. And this is the of my practicum report. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.